We are about to head into the Spider-Man Brand New Day theater. We'll let you guys know. Gosh. As you guys can tell, I've officially seen the movie we've been waiting for since No Way Home. Spider-Man Brand New Day. It just feels so freaking surreal to say that we have finally seen Brand New Day after 5 years of seeing Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Tom Holland has always been my favorite Spider-Man ever since Homecoming, and I'm just again really excited to talk about this movie with you guys because this is the long-awaited movie that fans have been waiting for. A street-level movie where, you know, Tom Holland's Spider-Man gets to just fight a lot of his iconic villains. We get to see him swinging through New York City, and we get to see him suffering due to the events of No Way Home. There's just so much to talk about. If you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a big fat thumbs up and even consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you guys want to be notified about every single video I post, every time I stream, hit that notification bell as well, just because again, you'll get notified on your phone, on your PC, really anything. Before I start this video, instead of my regular comfort advertisement video that I usually do, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for 500 subscribers on the big YouTube, guys. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. I would have never thought I would even get this far into YouTube, and I'm so glad that you guys are liking the content. You guys are having fun with me and watching movies and playing games, etc. I love you all. Take Nation is the freaking best community there is. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. I really appreciate it. Much love to everyone who is supporting me these past couple months. It's been so fun, and I can't wait for the future. The first person we gotta talk about is Tom freaking Holland. He is my absolute favorite Spider-Man, and he, in my opinion, is the best Spider-Man of all time. And if this movie didn't show it, then I don't know what else can, because he did an absolute amazing job portraying and just showing the emotion of Peter Parker and just being the superhero that everybody needs. He is Spider-Man. He has shown that he cares about this character more than anyone else has, and he does really show it on the big screen. Even during the emotional scenes, his acting is just absolutely beautiful. Like, you know, the scenes with MJ are just, again, beautiful. You can see how much of a toll it's taken on Peter Parker over these past couple of years, and he just shows how much pain Peter Parker has gone through. And we've been with him, you know, these past 10 years of him being Spider-Man, so we see everything that's led up to this movie, and it just allows us to feel with him, to, you know, relate to him. And again, we're like, what is going on with our boy? You know, our boy is going through it, and again, they really show it during this movie. I know a lot of you guys are happy that he's alone. You guys are just freaking happy that he's going through this. You know, I mean, I am a little bit, but still, and we gotta see his feet too. Yes. Since we're talking about the whole MJ and Peter scenes, I'm just super glad, and I know I might get a lot of controversy on this take, but I'm just really glad that they did not just completely forget about the whole spell, and I'm glad that they did not let MJ remember, because again, the point of the spell was to keep MJ safe, was to erase the memories of Peter Parker so that she can live her life, she can go to college, she can do all these things without having to worry about if she's gonna get attacked, or if Peter's gonna get attacked, or if Ned's gonna get attacked. I'm just so glad that they established it. Even though Peter poured out all of his feelings to her, she was still like, I don't love you. And I mean, even though that hit me super hard, because I'm like, oh my goodness, that was, oh my, it hit me hard, man. It hit me hard. I was just really happy that they did that, because again, there was a reason for the spell. There was a reason why he did the spell, and I think it gives us, you know, great opportunities to explore other characters outside MJ and Ned. No matter how much chemistry they have, even, you know, behind a curtain, behind a mask, But there's always gonna be that chemistry, that love that they have for each other, no matter what. But I think it's just gonna be the best for both characters. I think the biggest difference that I've seen from the last trilogy and this movie is just how it's shot. Brand New Day is just shot beautifully. You can just tell how much care they put into the cinematography and also just the coloring of every scene, no matter where they are. Great sunset shots, you get great balcony shots, just looking out into the distance, or even just the coloring of the suit. The cinematography is just absolutely just perfection. I know a lot of people are gonna think I'm nitpicky, biased, but if you really put them next to each other, you can tell that there is just so much more quality in how it's shot with the Brand New Day. There are a lot more fight scenes than what we've seen in the past movies. And I mean, what makes it better is that a lot of them are practical, which is one, and two, a lot of the moves are confirmed to be from Insomniac's Spider-Man. Honestly, I'm not even mad about that. Playing the Insomniac Spider-Man games, you can see how crazy he moves. And honestly, if they try to adapt that into, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, that would be absolutely just elite. And I think the best part about this movie is the chemistry between Jon Bernthal and Tom Holland. Seeing the chemistry between the Punisher and Spider-Man is just absolutely hilarious. Like, they know when to be funny, they know when to be serious, and you could really again tell that between both actors. Like Jon Bernthal is an amazing actor. He's a great Punisher. I love the show, and seeing him being included with the main universe is just absolutely a dream to see. And it's even better to watch them knowing that they've been in so many movies together. Like, again, The Odyssey, which was a great movie. And just, they've auditioned together when they're auditioning for Spider-Man and Punisher. Like, they just have so much history, and they show that on the screen. I know a lot of us already guessed who it was before the movie, but it was still just so surprising to hear the name in the theater. But we guessed it. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey in the MCU. No matter how weird you think it was to put an X-Men in a Spider-Man film, they needed to introduce her at some point. Even though I didn't really mind it, I didn't really see any problem with it whatsoever. But I mean, I do understand other people's takes on, if Jean Grey really belongs in a Spider-Man film. But I'm glad they did it. I think Sadie Sink did really well as Jean Grey. And again, I'm excited to see her in future Marvel films. Just wonder how they're gonna, do the dynamic between Logan and Jean Grey. Gotta figure that out, man. We gotta figure that out. They may have been a little overkill on trying to make Jean Grey seem like the villain of the movie, even though, again, at the end, she turned out not to be the villain, and it was actually Damage Control. Maybe they shouldn't have, had her killing people or trying to kill people. Because, again, she is an X-Men. She's supposed to be a hero. She's supposed to be, saving the world. Even though I know that there's, Jean Grey and there's, like, the Dark Phoenix persona. I don't think they really established the Dark Phoenix persona in this movie. I think it was just mainly just Jean Grey. I know her biggest problem was the Damage Control, and she had every right to feel her revenge on Damage Control. But to start going to innocent people, especially, putting that old man in front of a car, probably wasn't the best way to show her. I know she was mad. Probably wasn't the best way to show that. But again, great choice. Great casting of Jean Grey. I really think they handled Peter and Ned's relationship in this movie really great. There's still a little bit more awkwardness between them, but when in that scene when they're in the apartment together, you can just tell that they've been best friends for so long, even though Ned doesn't know it. And I just love that scene because, again, we see Peter laugh again for the first time in years. We see him having fun with Ned. And, we see our boy with his gang again. And even though he doesn't remember, even though Ned does not remember Peter whatsoever, he was still able to do the handshake at the very end of the movie, which was awesome. And I know there's a lot of speculation between if he just remembers the handshake with muscle memory or if he remembers Peter. I think it's just the muscle memory thing. Like, why would they have MJ just remember nothing at all and Ned just a little bit? I know Ned and Peter knew each other a lot longer, but I do know that MJ and Peter had real love, and I just think it'd be a little bit of a plot hole to have Ned remember just a little bit of their memories together. So I'm glad they didn't go that route. I think the biggest thing that we need to talk about in the movie is the post-credit scene. The last thing we see in the movie is another Spider-Man in another world other than just our main Spider-Man. There's a lot of speculation that it is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. There's a lot of speculation that it's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. There are just so many theories out there. We won't know until either Destin Daniel Cretton tells us or Doomsday. I just remember watching it and I was holding onto my girlfriend's arm and I was like, could this be Miles? Like this post-credit scene is just super open-ended. That there's just a lot of theories. I do think that it was made to lead up to Doomsday, but again, I'm still really excited to see what they do with it. My two favorite scenes in the whole entire movie are one, the Punisher and Spider-Man fighting the Hulk, and just their banter between each other is just absolutely hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing at that part. And two, Peter telling MJ that he loved her. And I don't love it just because it's a sad scene. I mean, I do love it for that scene, but also, you know, you feel these two emotions. You feel hope and you feel sad at the same time, because you really hope that she's gonna say it back. And you know, we all feel that pain, and I felt it too. Like my heart dropped. Like I just felt so sad. I was like, oh my gosh. The acting was just amazing in that scene, and again, they just allowed us to feel what he's feeling. I do love this movie a lot, but I do think that the dialogue was just a little corny when it came to Jean Grey. I know they were trying to make it seem like she was the villain, but a lot of the lines kind of gave me like she was trying too hard to be the villain. I don't have a lot of complaints with this movie. I think it was really well done. I think it's the most well-made and best shot Tom Holland movie, or really even any Spider-Man movie ever made, other than the animated ones, of course. It may even be my favorite live-action Spider-Man movie. You know, that might not even be crazy. That might not even be a crazy thing to say. If you guys have not seen my welcome to my channel video on TikTok, I do want to introduce my new way of rating movies. I know a lot of people just go from like a 1 to 10 scale, or they just say if they liked it. I want to be different, you know. I know people might make fun of me for that, but I do want to do something different, something fun, something that is affiliated with me. I just want to keep you guys entertained. I want there to be like a big reveal at the end of the video. So yeah, I'm really excited to start doing this. And what I'm calling it is Bust, Basic, or Bust. Like, Bust is just like, oh my gosh, I want to watch this again and I want to keep watching it. This one deserves everything good that comes to it. Like that one, again, that would be like, again, more my highly rated movies. Basic is more just like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. It's entertaining. Would I, you know, go out of my way to see it again? Maybe not, but it's just there. It's fun. Cool. And then Bust, again, I think we all know what that means. It's just my lowest rating for movies. If I really didn't like it, if it's not something I would really promote or support for the making, if I just didn't, again, really like it, if it wasn't more for my taste, etc. But the big finale, does this movie fall under the Bust, Basic, or Bust category? Of course, it's a freaking bust, guys. This movie is, again, the most well-made Spider-Man movie yet. It is so entertaining. It is just so fun to watch. It's funny, sad, exciting. It has all the emotions, and again, I just loved it. I've already seen it twice. It's just such a great movie, and I think Destin Daniel Cretton is such a great choice for Spider-Man. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, please leave a big fat thumbs up. That'd be great. And subscribe for more. If you guys want to see more of this, again, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell to get more videos like this. Again, thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. We are not quitting. We are not going to stop, because I love doing this. And I know you guys love it too. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And that is the take of the day.